All right, here's the Armenian Arman Tsarukyan, a lightweight that many believe will one day be wearing UFC gold around his waist. The winning streak is in tow, and the strength of schedule has just been fantastic, really dating to the Islam Makhachev fight back in 2019. At times, perhaps Tsarukyan has been a victim of expectation, but largely he has lived up to what was some appreciable hype when he signed with the UFC back in 2019. He has inched his way towards contention. He's a guy that some have called the boogeyman of lightweight division, a guy that a lot of people don't want to fight. Eventually, you gotta fight him. We'll see if he can rise to the occasion here tonight. So Islam Makhachev getting back on the proving ground here tonight, putting his undisputed UFC lightweight championship on the line. So much to love about this man's mixed martial arts acumen, his fight IQ, and you gotta think it's gonna take the very best out of his opponent to wrest the belt away. Anyone
that hopes to beat Makhachev has to be on their game. Your wrestling's gotta be on point, your striking's gotta be on point. But more than anything, you have to have a steel mind. You cannot break in front of Makhachev because he will then drown you. This guy is a champion for a reason. And as you have seen time and time again, Hasbullah joins the Dagestanis in the octagon.
Perhaps that's an X factor tonight. The great Hasbullah in the corner of Islam Makhachev. Islam Makhachev, we are set for a main event of the evening. Tail of the tape now for this lightweight championship fight. We send it inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Lightweight Championship of the World. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Arman Tsarukyan. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC lightweight champion of the world, Islam Makhachev.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready. Good.
All right, round getting underway, and we take a look at the Combat Sambo world champion and UFC lightweight contender, Islam Makhachev. What will he do in this fight? Well, oftentimes he does whatever he wants to do. Certainly he can impose his will on the ground, where his game is just so nuanced when it comes to the throws and the trips and the manipulation of joints and everything else. But on the feet, in a kickboxing setting, this man has proven elite as well. A true 5-tool player who many believe by year's end could just be the king of the lightweight division. First takedown attempt for the wrestler here, and he's able to get the more well-rounded fighter to the ground. So the striker gets a little bit off balance and pays the ultimate price.
But we know this is where this guy wants to be. Now, his opponent is a very good grappler, but this is his wheelhouse. This is where he makes his money, and if he's on the ground on top, he is exactly where he wants to be.
Tsarukyan gets tagged by that straight punch. Nice land for the offense there. Now he's got the single collar in the clinch. Oh, gonna pull guard here. Flying triangle attack.
I mean, he pulled him.
Oh, he's out of danger.
Great submission defense. He was able to take his arm out and stay safe.
Fighter able to reverse position on the ground and gain a dominant position. Nicely done. Hard to win MMA fights off of your back, but these strikes are useful from the bottom. All right, feet on the hips here. Ground and pound the hammer. Mark Coleman would be proud. Just over 3 minutes now to go.
Oh, he passes the half guard now. And he's not posturing to land punches, so look for a submission attempt. Oh, now he's going to find himself in a little more danger.
Makhachev's right back to the full mount.
He's trying to get to a half guard at least, at minimum. Try to go to half guard.
Oh, he's setting up for a submission now.
Dude's trying to finish the fight.
Oh, compromising spot here. Triangle choke is locked in. Oh, so now he bails on the submission.
He bailed, and rightfully so. You keep the dominant position. Great job. Very smart fighter we got there. Nice.
All right, has the guard closed here. Makhachev's in half guard now.
Big ground and pound.
Well, we'll see who has the edge here as they get back to their feet after a pretty engaged battle there on the ground.
And both of these guys should feel pretty satisfied because they both had their moments and they both showed true skill on the ground.
Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? Trying to find a home for that right hand. .90 seconds to go. Takedown defense is there.
Look at the control of the posture as they land that knee.
And both fighters exchange in the pocket. Well, missed on that one. Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue. Huge block there. So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. Throwing that jab now again, the fighter evades. 45 seconds to go here in round one. And he connects there.
Oh, guillotine here.
Oh, that guillotine is officially tight. Oh, what a beautiful counter to the guillotine there. Gets side mount. Now maybe the bottom fruit choke will be there. Oh, he got out. How good is that?
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed.
Oh, this is not good. Mounted.
He's got that arm triangle. Watch him pass to the opposite side. It looks real tight. He'll drop his weight to try to finish his technique.
Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. How about this fight, folks? You see, he was nearly caught in a submission there right at the end of the round. Saved by the bell. So back to the stool. Mentally probably not in a great place here. We'll see if he can recover and get himself back into this fight. All right, let's take a look back at some of the replays from that last round.
Unbelievable to see these high-level competitors get in each other's face, tuck their chin, bite down on the mouth guard, and just let it all hang out over the course of 5 minutes.
All right, so there is the horn. That means the round is over. We nearly had a finish due to a submission, but I think you got to give credit to both the offense and the defense.
Yeah, but nothing more beautiful than an extended grappling exchange like we just witnessed. One guy almost submitted, one guy escaped. It's one of the most exciting things you can watch in all of mixed martial arts.
Takedown defense holds up. Now goes to the uppercut. Gets the single leg takedown. Well played. All right, working on the ground here. His opponent's feet on the hips. Oh, staying busy, fighting off of his back, and he lands. Tsarukyan gets up. He is back on the feet here.
Nice shot there by the champ.
Both fighters hanging down in the pocket and both landing. to the jab now, no good. Oh, big left hook there.
Another left hook.
Pretty good knee there by Tsarukyan. Man, how good is this takedown defense tonight? Pretty good attempt offensively, but once again, the sprawl is there.
Well, the wrestler's doing a good job of setting up his takedowns. He just can't finish. This guy's really good, man, and we knew this would be an even fight. But you are seeing the more well-rounded guy getting the job done tonight.
Kickboxing 101.
Another takedown land.
This pace is just absurd, and he has kept it up throughout the fight. Shades of Max Holloway against Calvin Kattar, punches in bunches.
I mean, being there, watching Max Holloway do what he did was super impressive. So to even list this performance alongside that tells you how these guys fighting tonight.
Well, he's more than content to...
He got his foot on the hip, and now he's throwing up a triangle attempt. He's going to try to move his left arm across to get pressure on the choke.
Well, doing his able best to avoid the ground and pound here. Nice job by Tsarukyan. All right, dominant position here. He's got the full mount. A lot of different ways he can go here. Maybe try to find an arm bar or just get the ground and pound. All right, looks like he's got a couple hooks in here, DC. And defensively, you better be careful. All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. Well, very efficient and effective with the ground and pound strikes here. High-level work by Islam Makhachev. Straight right, he misses. Oh, he's got the single collar locked in the clinch now. So a much different approach for him here.
Big double leg level change. Yeah, he's in half guard here. There it is. Now he's going to mount. Now he's got a good body position. Yup.
Postures up and lands a brutal strike to the head. Keep your top control and all right, side control now. Well, you see all the grappling repetitions. All right, setting up for a finish here. Oh, that arm triangle's wicked tight.
He's starting to get it in very deep.
Oh, he's got the knee on the belly. Could be trouble defensively. Back and forth we go. And there he goes, lands another. Land right there, the final blow of the fight.
I mean, it was perfect. It was absolutely perfect, John. Great placement on that uppercut. Big right hook there by the champ.
Relentless pressure from the top by Islam Makhachev. Oh, nice job working hard, posting, and getting back up. Well, his opponent seemed to be stunned to a significant extent, but was able to recover, and it's almost like he let him off the hook.
Kind of let him off the hook. He needed to really put his foot on the gas to try to find that finish.
All right, so the uppercuts have been a big part of the storyline in this one, but the setups have really been key for him. He's not telegraphing that strike, and the opponent hasn't been able to adjust.
He has not been able to see them. It's a very tricky punch, especially in the way that he throws it. He throws it at a time when you expect so many...
Oh, double leg lands!
In a very close round, a takedown like that might be the difference.
Heading back to the corner after that round. Makhachev's corner now. We'll take a look at that lip. The cut man is in, and you got to tighten that up. It's really starting to bleed now. We'll see if it rears its ugly head as this fight continues. All right, so there's the horn signifying the end of the round. A stunner there with the head strike midway through. Nearly got him out of there for good.
Almost got him out of there. He hurt him badly. He had his opponent hurt real bad. Now his opponent's walking back to his corner. Everybody looks confused. They don't know what they're supposed to do to try to change the way that this fight is going.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here we go with this third round of this championship fight. and there's a kick now to the body. That one blocked by Islam Makhachev. Offering up over the top. This fight's going to be over this.
What a great way of mixing up his attack. He didn't stay the course. He mixed it up. He went high with his opponent, thought he was going low, and now he's got him hurt very badly.
Oh! Oh, thought he might have had that head kick, but just out of range. All right, he engages in the single collar tie.
That's some power there. Oh, high kick. And that's the danger in the engagement there.
Takedown defense holds up.
Oh, he did a great job of rotating him into an underhook.
Effective punch there by Islam Makhachev. All right, so a seminal blow earlier in the round. It wasn't a knockdown, but it was certainly a stunner that caught his attention.
Oh, I mean, he got hurt bad. To see him still standing, that just goes to the toughness that he has to be still standing after taking such a damaging shot.
Fighters separate from the clinch now. Block that punch.
That was a solid punch.
Another blistering combination there, really starting to do a nice job stringing the shots together.
And you can see the damage in his opponent's body, his face, his body, his legs. He's beating him up on all the targets. It's not, oh, he's going triangle here.
Oh, look out, folks, that is tight.
It looks like it's getting going.
Oh, somehow he gets out. Fantastic submission D. All right, well, he's got him softened up here. While sometimes our stat guys are stingy with the submission attempt numbers, there have been a lot of them here. Submission defense has held up every step of the way.
Yeah, he's a great grappler, and he's really, really good defensively because he is so aware of all situations when he's on the ground. He has done an amazing job staying out of those submissions.
We passed the midpoint here of the fight. Tsarukyan has got the full mount. All right, so that opened up a cut around his eye area.
He hasn't moved his head well. He was taking shots too clean, and now a cut has opened up.
All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. Lands the ground and pound strike. Oh, he reversed position there on the ground, and he's now in the dominant position. Well, his grappling has been on point thus far, and don't think he's going to slow down. He can keep up this pace through the whole fight.
Especially when he's on top, in the top position, where he's controlling the exchanges, controlling the transitions. He can do it with his eyes closed. This is something he's been doing since he was a young man.
Close guard. Makhachev's back in half guard. Oh, huge pop from the crowd as the fighters get back up to their feet. I mean, you and I have a good grappling match, but these fighters came to see knockouts.
Yeah, the fans came to see them knock each other out, and that's what they're going to get. All the grappling was beautiful to watch, John, but ultimately, it is the striking that people show up for.
Lands a big elbow there.
Nice block.
Tsarukyan, his nose is bleeding now, so we'll see how he handles that adversity, but nothing ideal about it here in the middle of this fight. Good series of punches by him there. He has certainly had no trouble finding the range tonight. Double leg takedown attempt here, and that one is true. Nice job there to enter and ultimately plant his opponent on the mat.
Now what does he do? That he's gotten his best shot off, finished the attack. Where does he go now from the top position?
All right, half guard position here, DC. You have an extra hop in your step when you talk about fighters working out of this half guard.
Oh, man. I like half guard as a top fighter. I understand half guard as a bottom fighter. Don't want to be there. It's very dangerous. But if you are there, you have to be winning the position of the underhook. It opens up so many opportunities for you to either escape or sweep.
Good work from the top here by Islam Makhachev. Oh, another strike lands from the top. All right, 3 rounds down, potentially 2 more to go. We are headed to the championship rounds. All right, so the round is over, and you see some obvious bleeding now. Looks like the cut is on the nose. Yes, it is. Cutman will try to get in there and shut it, but of course, as soon as he absorbs a strike this next round, that thing could reopen. Certainly bears watching here moving forward. All right, back to the stools we go. Offensively, a lot to like from him, but on defense, he hasn't been able to stop anything tonight.
Yeah, it's got to be the whole game, though, John. He's got to be willing and able to do everything. He's done a good job on the offensive side, but he has not defended well, and now he's dealing with that nasty cut. That cut is going to be an issue as the fight goes forward. He's got to change something.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here's round 4, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, 4th round is now underway as we get to the championship rounds. What is a fighter's mindset when you get to this 16th minute of a fight?
This is when you understand that nothing is ever going to be harder. This is the hardest round in fighting. This is going to really test your will and your desire to become champion.
Well, we may have the best cut men and women in the business, but I'm not sure they're going to be able to do much with that cut. It continues to widen with every passing stroke.
And you're fighting a great fighter. It's hard to deal with the damage of the cut while dealing with the level of the fighter in front of you. Right now, you've got to do something different to try and change the way that this fight is playing out.
Well, the most significant stat in this fight has been body strikes, and at times in the past, maybe you could say he's been a headhunter, but tonight he has worked the body to great effect, and those are really starting to take their toll. Well, it's been a wild fight thus far, perhaps a contender for some bonus money at fight's end. These guys are going to have to dig deep. They're both hurt.
They're both hurt. You expected it, though. You expected a close fight. You did not expect a war like this, though, where both guys, from the moment they said fight, went forward, got in each other's face, and just beat each other up. It's been tremendous.
Big elbow there, Lance.
He gets to the single collar tie. Look at the glare on his opponent by pulling the head down. Take him for a ride.
Nice double leg, nice finish.
Makhachev's in half guard.
Oh, he got to the spot.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Islam Makhachev. All right, close guard now. You gotta be careful, though. He's got a lot of submissions off his back.
Getting him out here.
Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. Oh, postures up and lands a huge head strike there. Nicely done by Islam Makhachev. And there it is, another strike gets through on the ground. Makhachev's back in half guard. Oh, and he escapes up to his feet. Very nice.
What a great job getting that kick to the target. He gets to the single collar tie. Look for him to keep. Oh, nice double leg, yes.
High-level guard pass there as he moves into half guard.
You know the guy's going to his left on the pass, but you cannot stop him. He is tremendous at passing the guard.
Oh! Reverses the position there. Nice transition by Tsarukyan.
Now he's going full mount. Beautiful ground and pound. And it looks like he has a cut now. Oh, nice.
All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC. Oh, good technique there. He's got the triangle choke locked in.
Oh, man, that was slick.
Tsarukyan ground and pound from half guard. He is making these shots count.
Oh, right into mount.
Under a minute now to go. We'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here. Tsarukyan is in half guard. This is some exhausting work, man.
I mean, it is so tiring to be fighting in this way. So much wrestling, so much grappling, expending all this energy, trying to hold the guy down. I mean, no takedown is not fought. No reversal is not fought. Everything they're doing is fought to the very last minute before it gets given up. Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Ooh, postures up and now goes with the big strike to the body. Well done there by Tsarukyan. All right, feet on the hips here. Another ground and pound strike gets home.
And there you go, again, half guard.
20 minutes in the can, 5 to go.
Deep breath. Listen, you are destroying. Let's stay in control of this fight and let's keep with what's working. Go out there.
All right, we'll re-rack some replays from the previous round as they attend to that pretty nasty cut in his eye area.
You got to lock in defensively, man. You cannot be out there just fighting. His opponent is too high level to try to fight him with his ego. Now he's dealing with a nasty cut over his eye. Why do you need another thing to manage when you already got one of the best fighters in the world in front of you?
You ready to fight? Ready.
It is the 5th and final round. All right, here we go with our next round, DC. Pretty good game plan in the previous round. Attacked the body to great effect and will look to continue to do so here.
He has done a great job of making the investment. The investment to the body that may not pay dividends early, but as the fight goes long, you will see it start to pay itself out. Oh, uppercut.
Makhachev's kick blocked. And just inches away from landing one of those big right hands. Misses with the left hook. While some fighters rest in the clinch, he is not doing that. He landed a nice punch there.
He is a grinder. You get close to the cage, he starts to go to work, and he's landing over and over again.
Tsarukyan is blocking well now. Made the adjustment, protecting what is an already damaged nose. Right, so the swelling becoming a real factor right now. Did they inject something into his face, or is he just swollen from the swelling? On that punch right there, his opponent's compromised, DC.
It's one thing to land a hard shot. It's another thing completely to land a perfect shot. And that was a perfect shot.
All right, same bat time, same bat channel. You think he's going to look to set up that hook again here?
I mean, you can see it, John. You can see him doing it. You can see him sneaking looks to see where the hand is going to be. He's sneaking looks because he's going to find the opportune time to drop that big hook over the top.
And again, dealing with that cut around his eye. Got to be careful.
He's got to shore up defense because if he keeps getting hit there, it's only going to continue to get worse.
That's a really strong leg kick there by Islam Makhachev. Both fighters starting to open up a little bit.
He's got to find a way to finish this fight.
Less than 3 minutes to go now in this 5th and final round. Makhachev gets caught by that straight punch. That'll get his attention.
It won't take many of those.
Well, he lands another strike there, DC, and no surprise, the swelling only getting worse.
It's getting worse. You know, we talked about this very early, how he needed to change something. He hasn't changed it, and now the swelling is starting to get bad.
Nice knee landed there by Islam Makhachev.
He turned his entire body into that uppercut, and it landed exactly as he was hoping for.
All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground. So the blood really starting to flow. Every time that area gets targeted, that cut's getting worse.
It's getting worse and worse, and you see the blood starting to come down. That is when you start to watch the fighter to see what type of effect it's starting to take on him, whether or not he's reaching for it, whether or not he's confused by where it's at. You got to start to watch his reactions now as we go forward.
Now trying to trap an arm. Ooh, looks like it might be locked in.
Once he gets you going, he's got so many ways to finish arm bars.
Takes his back now.
Let's work. Let's work.
Beautiful transition.
Oh, big pop from the crowd as they get back to their feet after a pretty scintillating grappling battle there on the ground.
Well, it's an educated crowd, John. They appreciated all the grappling exchanges and how skilled both of these men are. This is where he wants to be.
1 minute to go in the fight. All right, well, if you like blood, perhaps this is the fight for you. That cut is really starting to open up wide now.
It's starting to open up, but it doesn't seem to be affecting him too bad right now. It's still bloody, but it's not really limiting his ability to continue. Let's see if he can get through this and win this fight.
Oh, and he tags him with the straight, beautifully placed there by Islam Makhachev.
Ooh, another shot to the head.
15 seconds remain in the round.
They're so even.
Huge shot finds the target there.
Great shot lands. Now he's got to go find that follow-up attempt. The kill shot is what they call it, to go and end the fight.
All right, so will it be and still or and new? As competitive a title fight as we've had in recent memory. Slight lean for me to the champion, but I could see it going either way.
And still, J.A., and still. Because in those key moments, in those big spots, the champion was the one that led the engagements. The champion was the one that led the dance. And I think that's enough to keep the belt around his waist.
The official decision is in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. For the winner by split decision, and still the undisputed UFC lightweight champion of the world, Islam Makhachev.
All right, so he defends the UFC lightweight title tonight, and I think in so doing starts to close the gap on the pantheon of lightweight greats. A hugely successful defense tonight.
Big moment for this man. Every